everybody? Welcome back to this channel and welcome back to another inventory day. Every single Monday we make a video. Our store is closed on Mondays, so it just makes the most sense. And if you are new here, welcome. I've run this grocery store for 5 years now. I've built this channel all around building, owning, and growing a small business. And I hope you enjoy the content. So as you can see, we were here making applesauce, tomato soup, and preparing other foods for the grab and go fridge. That's usually what I do on Mondays, as well as inventory and restock the shelves. Yeah, it pretty much feels like I live here now, with everything I have to catch up on every week. So yeah, you really got to be on top of everything if you really truly want to have a day off. And even that day off, you still probably have to come in a few hours. That is the true life of a small business owner. You will live, breathe, and eat your business. I've said this on this channel so many times. It will be the most rewarding experience of your life, but it will be the most time-consuming experience of your life. You will be working for pennies for the first few years, and that's just the way it's going to go for 99% of small businesses. And sorry to jump right into it with the harsh realities, but that's what I do on this channel. I really push to show you the true expectation, the true reality of opening a small business. Not your expectations, not what you think is going to happen, not what the BS on Instagram or YouTube tells you what happens, or the other financial gurus in the system. I tell you truly how it is because I've done it myself, and I've started from pretty much nothing to build to where we are today. If you ever thought you wanted more free time, starting a business is definitely not for you. I know people preach the lifestyle where you can work 5 hours a week, 4 hours a week, but I can tell you after 5 years, this business has been on my mind 24/7. So just so you know, it doesn't get much easier as time goes on. You just learn how to manage things better, but your business does not create free time. Do not fall for that illusion. Maybe passive income like real estate, but that's a whole nother video, and even that is still not fully passive. It's a little bit dark today. I haven't fully turned on all the lights. I don't know, I was trying to keep it like a cool, calm ambiance for this video. Let me know if you like it in the comments below, and if you do like the video, please hit the like button. It really supports this channel and helps this business grow. I want to be straight and to the point with this one concise message that I really reiterate on this channel for the last 5 years that we've been doing this. If you're going to open a small business, I highly recommend that you take the time to work in the same industry before you invest into your own business. These are the ways that you can learn the ins and outs of the business and be paid for it, while being educated on the daily life, on what it will truly be when you open your own business. So if you want to open a cafe, you need to work in a coffee shop in all the different positions for at least a year. That is the one message I tell anybody who is trying to open a small business. A side note, if you do want to try the coffee that we serve in store every single day, some of the best coffee in the world, I would say, is at 13grandcoffee.com. This is our own brand. We brew it up every single day. We roast it locally, and this is our own product. So if you'd like to support the channel or just try some truly great coffee, you can hit the link in the description, and you'll be taken to our very own website where we sell and yeah, enjoy some coffee. Because listen, everything looks better when you're looking in before actually doing it. Everything you purchase looks better until you actually get it. So apply that to being in business. You don't know anything about this business besides ordering off a menu and sitting at a table and observing for the 45 minutes that you spend in a restaurant or a cafe or even a small store. You only know it from the customer's perspective unless you've worked in the business. Sure, you know, it's awesome sitting at a nice cafe with a cappuccino, a dessert, and it's always busy and flowing, and you just witness the money rolling in, the cash registers opening and closing, everyone's talking, having a good time. But the flip side of it is when you're in there at 6 a.m. and you don't know how you're going to pay your milk order. That's the reality that you will never see until you truly work in the business that you are looking to start. You're gonna say to yourself, well, you know, I don't want to spend a year working a minimum wage job or at a cafe where people treat me like crap. I want to finally be my own boss. I've already worked for someone else for 25 years or 15 years or 5 years or whatever it may be. Well, then the alternative would be to find a partner that is invested in the business with you that has the prior experience. Probably the only way around actually doing the work in yourself. It would be best if both of you had the prior experience in the field you're going into. But if you really can't swing that and have to open this business in the next year or two, or you don't have the time or the money to wait around and work that minimum wage job at that cafe, partner with someone who does, and they'll provide the education and you can learn from them as you guys go. I don't recommend that, but if it's really the only way to do it, then that would be the alternate route to take. I'm simply not here to, you know, crush anyone's dreams or be a Negatron amongst business owners. I literally always am trying to push people to pursue their dreams, but you need to do it in a calculated way, or you're going to be like the 90% of business owners that fail in their first 1 to 2 years, or whatever the statistic is in your area. But just know that 80 to 90% of businesses eventually fail in their first few years, because simply, I believe the proper research wasn't done, the wrong management was hired, or the owner has never worked in the business. And of course, I am not just talking, I talk through experience. I worked in a grocery store for about 8 to 9 years and learned all the ins and outs that I could before opening my own business. You don't have to work 8 to 9 years to learn the business. That's just what I did, and that's what inspired this passion to open up my own. I would give it a minimum of 1 year at least, just so you can know the ordering, the day-to-day life, and to see if you actually can put up with doing it every single day on a task-based level. Because if you can't do just the day-to-day tasks, when you open your own small business, you add everything on top of that day-to-day tasks. Because even with 10 employees, if someone doesn't show up and you own a restaurant, you're going to be the one rolling up your sleeves and washing the dishes. It doesn't go away. Nothing truly changes as the years go on. If you need something done, you're going to probably have to do it yourself. Also, a harsh reality: do not start a business if you need money right away. If you have no money, you cannot start a business. I'm just putting it out there like that because I know people tend to think as soon as they start, they'll be rolling in the money. You will not see any money for a little while, so do not start a business if you do not have any money. If you are not prepared to be working 13 to 14 hour days for the first few years without a day off in sight, then this simply isn't for you. If you want to clock in from 9 to 5 and forget about work, starting a business is simply not for you. These things will take years to pay back. Profit will not come for 6 months, a year, 2 years. This is not like having a job where you get a weekly or bi-weekly paycheck. Just keep that in mind before starting a business, because you will be hit with a hard reality if you need to make some quick money. It's just not how it works. I have made a tripod out of a stack of gnocchi. Tell me you don't own a store without telling me you don't own a store, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. Here we go. This is it. This is the reality behind this setup that I have. Boom. Okay? If I want to go a little lower and get intimate, I go here. If I want to stand up professionally, I go here. And you don't need all those extra gizmos, because if this fails, I can go down to DeCheco and use this as a tripod. It's not as stable, alright, but it works. But I'll stick with the gnocchi for this scene. I'm not trying to be mean to you guys. I'm just trying to help you. At the end of the day, I'd rather see you guys do good with your unique ventures rather than the, Freshcos or Costco's or Tim Hortons or Starbucks do well. I'd rather see the individuals that are trying to build a lifestyle or a livelihood for themselves do well, rather than the people that are already corporate bigwigs. So that's the main motive of this channel. I mean, at the end of the day, I always want to see these small entrepreneurs do well. Alright guys, I want to end this video here, and I hope I hit you with a good reality check. Again, not to be negative, but just telling you the cold hard facts on what it truly takes to open and run a business successfully. Have a good night guys. Thank you.